Hello! Today I'm going to show you guys a time-lapse of a recent illustration that I did. It's a drawing of Ashitaka and Yakul from Princess Mononoke. This is my favourite film ever. If you haven't watched Princess Mononoke, go and watch it immediately. It's the best ever. I kind of want to just let the time-lapse run so you guys can watch my process of how I made it, because I spent like a few days on and off working on it, so it was a big one. If any of you are interested to see how I did it, then this is the right video. I kind of want to also touch on, whilst it's playing, Studio Ghibli as a inspiration and kind of just muse about how much it's kind of infiltrated the creative world. I find it hard to find any artist or creative that hasn't been inspired by Ghibli, and I just kind of want to delve into that a bit more and talk about how it's influenced my work and my practice. And yeah, I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. I'm also going to be showing you at the end of the video a new Riso print that I made at Mark the Printers again. I'm really happy with how it came out, and I'm excited to show you guys it and give you some details about it. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you find it relaxing, and yeah, see you in a sec. So I think the main reason that Ghibli is so inspiring to me is its storytelling and world building. As a kid, I was very much in love with and inspired by fantasy and things that weren't real, and I find the way Ghibli manages to blend fantasy and realism together just incredible. Like with Spirited Away and Princess Mononoke, it has this feeling of like a world that is rooted in reality alongside these like insane concepts and creatures and spirits, but it never feels unbelievable. And I think that as a kid was very exciting, this feeling of, I don't know, that these fun little creatures like Totoro or the Soot Sprites were kind of reachable. Like I could maybe have a time with them at some point. Since taking in all of that stuff as a kid, creatures, spirits, and this like fantasy feeling is something that I've always really much strived to bring through into my work, and I feel like a lot of artists have a similar thing. I think as artists we have this amazing ability to push boundaries and create worlds and all of these things that like inspire people and make people happy, and I think that's a really amazing gift to have. Animation especially is an amazing way to do this, but even as illustrators, in our character design or our environment illustrations, we can create these things that make people feel this belief in there being something more, which I think is really beautiful. It's insane to me how much Ghibli has influenced the entire creative world, but it's not that surprising when you watch these films. Something that I really love to see is how, even though so many artists are inspired by the same thing, they all take it on and transform it into something new, and I guess that's what being creative is anyway. We have lots and lots of different things that inspire us, and then what our output is a combination of all of these things, and that's why some people really gravitate towards certain things. Like when that artist that you like you can tell is inspired by a lot of the same stuff that you are inspired by, their output is something that already rings true to the things that you like, and I think that's just so cool. I love seeing how different artists take the same things and transform them into something new. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to muse on that because I love Ghibli, and I think it's incredible how much of an important part it is to my creative career, but also so many others. and I would love to hear if you guys feel the same, or if there's any particular movie or scene or character that has really inspired your creative practice. And if you have any questions about this piece and how I did certain bits as well, please just leave a comment and I'll let you know. But yeah, that's my short little musings on Ghibli and its importance in the creative world. So yeah. So this is how it came out. I really love it. I think it's like not the first time, but one of the first times that I've taken something like an anime or a movie or something that I'm really inspired by and felt like I've actually managed to put my own spin on it, which is really exciting because I love doing fan art, but I find it really hard because obviously I love the way Ghibli looks already. It's hard to not emulate it too much, so I feel really excited that I've kind of managed to put my own spin on it and made my own version of it. So yeah, I hope you guys like it. If there's another Ghibli film that you kind of want to see me do some fan art of, let me know, because I'm very up for doing that. Maybe Nausicaa or Pompoko. But yeah, I hope you guys like it. Also, my Riso print. This is it. This is how it came out. I actually took one of my old drawings that I really loved, that was more of a painting that I did for a Drawtober maybe last year or the year before, and then I basically redrew it as a Riso print, and I love it. I love how it came out. I love how bright the pinks are. I love how the gradients look. I'm just so happy about it. I'm going to be putting it up in my shop next week, so if you want one, you'll be able to buy one and I'll send it out to you. And yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. I'm struggling sometimes to think of things to make videos of, but I'm just going to keep going and keep doing it, and anything that comes to mind I'll just do it. If you have any ideas, please let me know, because that would be really helpful. But other than that, I hope you have a lovely day, and yeah, bye.